All right, Joey, we're in the episode intro now.
Whoa, it's really dark in here. And because I've changed my background, I don't have my fairy lights to light it up.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to see it dark here and then go into the episode, and you'll slowly see me get like Discord moderator view to where we are today, lit up only by my my monitor. And this little thing here of Tim, where there he is.
Ah.
Tim's little reflection here.
Thought I'd just wave and just smacked my mic arm.
Nice, like this.
Thanks for that. I'm really glad it's going to go on Spotify.
Good.
Joey, what have we learned today on the episode? What have the audience got to look forward to? Joey's got a new life rule to follow.
Well, no, let's not say that, because that makes it sound like I didn't always live by this. I often say, don't yuck somebody's yum.
Yep.
I do add a parenthesis to that during this episode.
There's an addendum to it.
There is an addendum, a serious addendum. One that we always knew was there, but really feel like we had to be explicit in saying it.
It kind of did I really have to write that down of addendums?
Well, yeah. One of those things where you think, when you read something and it's a contract. Let's go back to contract law from the last episode.
Yep.
When you read anything in a contract and you think, something fucking wild must have happened for them to have to put that in there.
It's like those things you always see, like very specific warning signs on machinery or public transport or something. It's like something happened for that to be there.
Do not use this saw whilst having a bath.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, stuff like that. But good. It's an Am I the Asshole episode. Let's get into it.
Tim, am I the asshole?
You're not the asshole. Am I the asshole?
Sometimes.
Right. See you in the episode, everyone.
See you in the episode. Mwah.
Don't put your hand near that dog. It looks quite bitey. We'll bite you harder on Two Blokes from Blighty. This is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty. I'm joined by the other Two Blokes from Blighty, Blighty man, Joey Blighty.
We are dropping this Craig Charles thing after this season.
You reckon?
That was awful. Yeah,
Joey, how you doing?
That was dreadful. I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It has been very long week. We're on Sunday. Can't wait to go into another week. Yay.
I mean, I'll tell you about my week, but your tiny little Coke can?
Yeah.
Because you're a tiny little Coke man.
Yeah. Oh, damn. He's so hydrated.
I'm so hydrated with my sun quench squash.
Damn.
God, I'm so
sun quench. We're interested.
I'm so sun quenched.
I have a can from the stream last night on my desk, which is laser juice.
I saw an energy drink today that was called Productivity Enhancer.
I have a Vimto energy drink downstairs in my fridge.
I've tried it. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's a Lucozade one as well that's specifically an energy drink that's quite good. But this one was called the energy drink was called something like Neuroscape Productivity Enhancer or something to that effect.
That sounds like something from Cyberpunk.
Shite is what it is. Is what it is. Tim, I've got a quiz for you.
Go on.
Okay, these are all about TV shows.
Is this a one-time quiz or a recurring quiz?
No, just a one-time quiz. I just need you yes or no.
Okay.
The Rookie.
Yes.
Big Bang Theory.
No.
Widow's Peak.
Widow's Peak?
What's it called?
Widow's Bay?
Widow's Bay.
A Widow's Peak is when you got the weird hairline that looks like a big M.
I had a dream that I had got one of them, and it was like I woke up in a sweat.
Oh, Widow's Bay, very yes. We finished that today, actually, the first
Widow's
season.
Bay, yes, okay. Friends?
I'm going to go with a yes, but it's like a light yes. Like a yes.
Gavin and Stacey?
No, because I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes.
The Among Us TV show?
No, because I've never seen it.
1 of 5 correct.
1 of 5?
Afraid so, yeah. 1 of 5,
Can
correct.
I know which one?
Nope.
No.
And she's actually 2 out of 5, but...
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
2 of 5. 2 of 5.
It's approaching half.
2 of 5. Yeah,
good.
That's it. Tim, how's your week been?
It's been good. House stuff is going forward.
Tell us about your house stuff.
Oh, we've been, going back and forth with our current letting agent about the rent for this place, and they've agreed for us to basically make a manual payment on the 1st of next month to cover the remaining rent instead of having a direct debit and then having us refund it, because that's now against the law for letting agencies to do. A lot of back and forth, but we've got there. We've got a removals man coming round to give us a quote on Wednesday. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. What else? I don't think there's much else. Like I say, it's going. We've got plans to get the keys and the moving date itself and everything, and when to return the keys. That's all being done. But there might be a little bit of downtime, and I guess it's probably a good point to address, at least when we think the end of the season will be, because I'm moving out of this place on September 11th, so I need to be done with this by the time an episode comes out on September the 9th.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think there's 3 episodes left of the season, maybe 2.
Yeah,
we'll just have a little break when we're done. But don't worry, we're not going anywhere just yet. We're not going anywhere just yet.
You've still got us for another few weeks.
Yeah.
Joey, talk to us about Game Club Pods Week. What have we been doing? We've been doing way more streaming.
I didn't know what I was going to talk about today because we haven't done anything other than stream.
It's just been constant streaming all week.
Just Pal World. Pal World all week. Love Pal World.
I'm excited for Pal World. I say I'm excited for Pal World. I'm enjoying Pal World. And it's
I am too.
So, I think we've talked about this on the pod. I'm not really a survival crafting kind of guy when it comes to video games.
Survival crafting. Tim, so peek behind the curtain. When it comes to DLC, I assign the DLC stuff. That's why I'm on so much of it. And Tim does other bits. Tim doesn't often get a choice of what he does and doesn't do. And I would say 3 out of 4 things I give you, I know you're going to hate.
Yeah.
I that's not fair. It's probably half. I think it's more survival crafting, more Tim.
It's absolutely. I'll sometimes just get a Steam code from Joey being like, "Hey, here's a review copy of a game that I need done by this date," and it's just a real coin flip as to whether or not it's going to be good or a pile of slop. It's
pile of slop's quite harsh. We've not had many piles of slop.
There's been a couple.
Go on then. Okay, let's call them out. If you had to say the best game and the worst game that we've done as DLC, what are you picking?
So, hang on. I've got I've got them categorized on my Steam library. Hang on.
Shite, not shite.
Where is it? I need to untick that. Review copies done. Okay. Wow, it's a long list.
It is a long list.
What was the name of that game? Vampire Saviors? That was a really good one, actually. That was when you had the review on PS5.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was a not my kind of game, but
wasn't it V Rising?
V Rising, that's what it was. Thank you.
V Rising, yeah, Vampire Saviors. Obviously left a real mark on you.
Well, it was good. It was not my kind of game, but it's incredibly well put together.
It's not my kind of. I didn't enjoy it whatsoever, but
Only Way Is Down. That was again very well put together. If you like, you play as a cat climbing down from a very tall building.
Oh, that looks horrible. I gave that to you because I thought it looked shite.
The No, I'm Not a Human press
Should
release
we be doing this? Are people going to listen and think I want to give them more games?
Maybe.
The
No, I'm Not a Human one, that was fantastic. I really liked that one.
That was just a demo, though, wasn't it? They took it away from you.
They did, and I'm visibly angry about it because I
see
wanted to
you're
play
shaking.
more. I wanted to play more. It was really good, and I probably will get the game at some point, but game good. In terms of bad games I've played, the first one that immediately comes to mind is probably Brain Rot Kart. That was one that you thought would be very funny to gift me.
And I'm glad I did.
What else? Astronomics I didn't get on with, but I see the appeal. What was that one? It was about. It was basically Vampire Survivors, but under the sea, and you're a seahorse or a crab or something.
No,
you gave me that one.
I know the one you mean, but I don't know what it's called.
Like, the thing is with Vampire Survivors style games, they need to be ready to process a large amount of projectiles and effects on the screen, and this just wasn't. It just didn't do anything. Spider Mall was great. That was a really interesting FMV game, actually. I really enjoyed that one. Net Attack, that was disappointing because I was it was pitched as a roguelike hacking game. What it is Vampire Survivors with like a King of the Hill territory aspect to it. While you hack computers.
You go.
And I say hack, you shoot processes.
You go, God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby. We played Macabre, and that wasn't finished.
Macabre had so much potential, but it was so empty.
Yeah, it just wasn't ready.
Just wasn't ready.
And, you know, it probably is in a more complete state now because it's been a long time since we played it.
Yeah,
but at the time it just wasn't ready. Koloboke Sickness Simulator, where you play as a ball of something rolling through the woods.
Yeah, I remember choosing that one because it looked grotesque. I thought, let's give Tim that one.
Was it Jump the Track that gave me motion sickness, or was it something else? No, that was something robot fight battle thing.
Oh, shooty robot invasion.
Shooty robot invasion. That was
Do you know what? I think that game, whilst it gave you motion sickness, I understand that's a big bad thing to do. That game looked, sounded, and played very well.
It was cool. It was a really cool
idea.
Really
cool and stylized, but it's just such a shame that it was too floaty to give you like a smooth and nice playing experience.
Yeah, and it's something they could absolutely address with the introduction of an FOV slider. That's kind of why they're there. But it just didn't. It made me feel a little bit sick.
Just didn't do it for you.
No, didn't do it for me. Species Unknown, that one was fun. We've reviewed that one. Oh, man.
Species Unknown, when I asked that question, it's the first one I thought of as what a game. Like, such a good game.
I found the game that was the Vampire Survivors Under the Sea thing. It was called Squidly's Revenge.
Is it any wonder that was a poorly received game? I don't know if this section's in good taste, Tim.
No?
This seems like shitting on things we've shat on before.
We've talked about games that we really enjoyed in this as well.
Not many of them.
What about Indica? You've reviewed that one.
Oh, okay. So Indica is a problem because Indica is one of the things that I tell you what. Okay, here it is. Indica. We got a review copy of Indica. And Indica is quite a big game, right? It's not big in the sense of like 60 gig. It's like 7 gig. It's about 4 hours and its delivery is excellent. You play as a nun in a convent who gets sent to take a letter or a message to the king, the castle, whatever. But the interesting thing about Indica is that the nun that you play as is possessed by the devil. Mm-hmm. So spoiler warning, sorry for Indica. You spend the game doing this journey, but what's really cool about it is you swap different game genres. I think there's a game called A Hat in Time that does something similar, right?
Yeah.
So you have...
Hat in Time's great, by the way.
You have some quite realistic looking stealth sections. You have platforming. You have nightmarish horror sections. And then you go to like top down pixel art racing sections against the AI. And the whole thing tells the story of this nun, how she got to where she is, how she questions her faith, and how the devil is kind of leading her to be absolutely fucking upset and horrible and hating herself.
Sure.
And it's delivered brilliantly. And here's the kicker, if I did the episode, I would be like, hell yeah, we love that. When they sent us the copy of Indica, so I'm gonna show you how the sausage is made, and that I'm not getting my penis out again.
I really love the 18 plus tag on Spotify when we upload episodes.
I do. So when we get these games, we get them in a list, and it's got a tick or a cross as to whether we have covered it or not. Mm-hmm. I very rarely look at anything else. Most of the games we upload, we say, I've uploaded this, here you go. And that's fine. We say we've uploaded. They say, no problem. Thank you for uploading. Big tick next to it.
Yep.
When we received a copy of Indica, I tweeted, and we don't tweet very often. You can go back and see this. Received a copy of Indica because they were doing like a special. It was on sale on Steam. And I thought, they said, well, can you tweet? I said, no problem. We'll tweet. And I hashtag Indica, hashtag Keymailer, who give us the codes.
Yeah.
And they must have seen that and gone, Game Club Pod, that's their account, big tick on the content, no problem. By the time it came to me making the review, I saw the tick and went, I must have already done that. And only noticed about 2 months later that I'd never actually put an episode out for Indica. Whoops. So we have the content tick, like, yes, you've done what you need to do, but we haven't actually done what we need to do. And now it feels weird to me to go back and review Indica. So this is me saying Indica is an absolutely fantastic game and you should give it a go. If you want to watch it, our good friend Griffin has a copy. He's going to stream it in the next week or two. Definitely do that. It's one that you can probably enjoy as much if you watch a playthrough. But definitely worth checking out. And the ending is excellent. The ending is so surreal and creepy that I think you should check out regardless. There you go. Big props to Indica. We received a free review copy of that game. Stay hydrated. Stay blessed. Much love. Wow. There you go. There's our DLC in 2 Blokes from Blighty. Tim, best game I've done, I think Species Unknown.
But Species Unknown is fantastic. Do you want to talk a little bit about what that is, just for the audience?
No, we've done it. Go and listen to our episode. There's 2 games I want to shout out for the worst. One of them is one called Nightmare Rise.
I remember this.
I was so offended by Nightmare Rise that I made sure it was like a 2-minute episode. I put more time into the episode than I did the game itself. Nightmare Rise is a reskinned version of Only Up.
Right.
So it's random assets scattered that you're meant to jump up. And It was pitched in the trailer as like a psychological horror about lack of sleep.
I kind of remember this trailer. Does the trailer not end with you, like, with the player jumping over a pit or something?
Falling backwards over into like a dark abyss.
Yes.
But none of that is in the game. It's an Only Up asset flip.
Cool.
And the other one was one with another one with loads of potential, was Outbreak Zero. It was a zombie survival game where you're in the tunnels of miscellaneous American city and your train crashes and it's a zombie outbreak. And there was so much potential there, but it was like it was pre-alpha. It was so buggy that I couldn't get past the second mission. What? It just did not let me do anything. And then when I was shooting things, they were coming at me quicker until I emptied all of my bullets and used grenades. And then they were so fast that you couldn't see them coming. And every time I reloaded in, I would immediately die.
Cool. Love that.
But I covered it really well and said how much I loved it in our episode.
Amazing. Good.
Amazing.
Good. Well, let's get into the meat and bones of the episode. We're going to hear a little message from our friends over at Chat Tsunami. And then we'll be doing some Am I the Asshole stuff, because it wouldn't be a 2 Blokes from Blighty season without at least one of them.
Some Reddit slop.
Cool. See you after the ad.
Welcome to Chatsunami, a Scottish variety podcast that discusses topics from gaming and films to anime and general interests. Join me, your host, Satsunami, as well as the rest of our Chatsunami team for our takes on these very important pop culture topics.
Sir, it's clearly a trap. I accept your bait!
That happens 3 times in the film. Like, every time that general goes, don't do this one thing, he goes, do you know what I'm going to do? That's the exact
It does as well. She had the pointy teeth. What was that about?
She looked like Bilbo when he wants the ring back.
She did, didn't she? I just want the lightsaber one more time.
Parasite says, no, you will get back into your office and work.
No, says the man in Zoom. Trousers are for the working man.
You're bursting into your hotel room. Honey, we need to go.
Leave the kids. You can milk an audition. Oh! That's the worst thing you've ever said in any of the episodes. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then you can check us out at our website, chatsunami.com, as well as all good podcast apps. As always, stay safe, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay hydrated.
Stay classy and have a banana. This has been Satsunami.
I'm sorry.
Elite podcast.
Every time I know the line, you can milk an oddish is coming, but it catches me off guard. The other one I really like is trousers are for the working man.
Yeah, that's a fantastic line.
Are you wearing shorts right now, Tim?
I am wearing shorts, actually.
Because you know why? Because trousers are for the working man.
Yeah. Right, Joey, I've got a number of Am I the Asshole posts. Some long, some short. But I would like you to see if you have Reddit brain and see if your opinion lines up with the top comment of each post. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm going to start off with a very short one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not going to my dad's wedding because it's just a stupid party?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need more detail or no?
No.
All right. My dad is getting remarried, and I, F-15, she's a fighter jet.
Yes, I'm sorry, asshole.
Assumed I would be a bridesmaid or a junior bridesmaid, but apparently my new stepmom doesn't want any kids at her wedding party. You have your hand up.
I do have my hand up. This is not because it's a stupid party. They don't want to attend their wedding because they didn't get to be a bridesmaid. Asshole.
Have you seen this one?
Nope, but you just said it. Asshole.
Dad said I can be his best woman, but I don't want to match clothes with men. I want to wear bridesmaids' clothes. You have your hand up again.
Asshole.
I told my dad, who told his girlfriend, who still refused to make me a bridesmaid. My dad told me to drop it as it's just a, quote, stupid party, and I should let it go and get over the fact that I can't be in her wedding party. I told him that since it's a stupid party, I won't be going. It's on my mum's custody time anyway, so I won't be, so I'm not required to be there. He thinks I'm being an asshole for not supporting him.
He's right.
He is.
You're being a spoiled little brat. Fuck off and just shut up and enjoy the wedding.
It's perfectly within the fiancé's right, in my opinion, to not want to have kids in the wedding party because this is her wedding, right? If she doesn't want to have kids in her wedding party, regardless if there is a stepchild in the picture, it's not the stepchild's decision to make.
Nope, it's not.
Cool, right?
Asshole, fuck off.
Good to knock that one on the head early. Let's find
I'm sorry, did Reddit agree?
Reddit agreed with you.
Good.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help my husband clean for guests?
Might need more context.
Okay, fine. We're going to get more context. I run a home-based daycare for 12 hours a day, and this requires a lot of cleaning all day long to keep the daycare part of the house clean, along with cooking and playing with children. So by the end of the day, I am exhausted and have very little energy to clean the upstairs part of our home, which is the private part of our house that only my family and our guests use. Okay. Because of that, I don't particularly...
Oh, wait, sorry. So she works downstairs, they live above it.
Correct.
Got you.
Because of that, I don't particularly enjoy having guests over because I have to rush to get everything cleaned upstairs too. Whenever a friend or a family member of mine is visiting, my husband will dramatically complain that I'm doing too much and that I shouldn't be rushing to clean because they're your friends, they won't care. I refuse. So he'll refuse to help because I'm stressing myself out for no reason, he says. Well, my husband announced on Friday that he was having some friends over on Saturday morning. I said to him that I had a really stressful week and wasn't feeling up to guests. He insisted that they were his guests and that that was not my problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, the private space isn't clean enough, and he started to assign me and our kids spaces to clean while he was, quote, waiting to switch the laundry.
What?
They've put in brackets here, i.e. playing video games until the laundry was done.
That is a really tough job, to be fair.
It's good that he can multitask, though. Let's give him some points for that.
Yeah.
I refused. I told him, oh, don't worry, they're your friends. They won't judge. And I took the kids and myself out to see a movie. He said I was being petty and that I should have at least made the kids help like they helped me. My mother says I also should have helped, and I probably embarrassed him because he was not able to get things cleaned enough on his own. I think he's a grown-ass man and should figure it out. Am I the asshole?
I don't think so.
No, I think you're perfectly within. You're right.
I think two fronts here. So they have a problem with having their guests over while their house is untidy. Totally get it. When someone comes over, just have a little tidy up.
Yeah.
Make sure the washing up's done.
Yeah.
Make sure you've done the vacuum. Don't go mad. I'm not saying move the sofas and clean under them or anything. But then for him to switch and go, these are my buddies, so it's got to be clean.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Go see a movie.
Yeah.
Make it like Oppenheimer. That's the kind of level we're at.
3.5 hour movie. Go see the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the extended cut.
Exactly. Like twice. Watch it back to back.
So you are on Reddit brain right now, because that's 2 for 2, with not the asshole. Waiting to switch laundry is a new chore I haven't heard of. What a clever husband to be able to multitask while doing such an important job.
I think you read that with a hint of sarcasm. I don't think that's how the comment was intended. It's a really important job.
It is a very important job to wait for laundry.
Important. Yes, really important.
Really important. Good. We're flying through these. It's a good thing I prepared like 8 of them.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
Would I be the asshole to give my room to my mother-in-law I'll start that over. Would I be the asshole for not wanting to give my room to my mother-in-law if she moves in with us?
Okay, I need more.
Sure.
This is a weird one because they said, would I be the asshole? And I think generally if you're asking the question and have some level of concern, the answer is probably no.
Okay. All right.
But I'm that fence, I'm sitting on it. It's right in the crevice of my ass crack.
He's so balanced.
I am.
I, 37F, and my husband, 38M, bought our first home last year, and it was a huge accomplishment. Our main drive for doing it was that we'd been helping on and off throughout the years his nieces and nephews who have been through difficult situations. We ourselves have 2 special needs children and both work full time. We are spread thin enough through helping everyone else, our kids, and our work. We barely have time for our own self-care and do not like to ask for help since we have always been the helpers and can make it work.
Okay.
A few months ago, it became obvious that we could not keep up. Sorry, I don't think English is this person's native language, so it's really bizarrely worded.
Okay.
A few months ago, it became obvious that we both could not keep waking each other up every night to tend to our kids who are up frequently throughout the night. We decided that we would have separate rooms so that each of us could take turns being on duty for our kids and to have our own space to unwind after long days. Recently, my mother-in-law has come on hard times and has hinted at moving in with us, at least after our niece moved out. She never seemed serious about it until today. We'd talked about it and we decided to make some adjustments that she needed so she could stay with us. And when we approached her about it, she seemed good with the idea and on board. The next time I saw her, she asked what room she would be in, and when I pointed out the room, her face dropped. She said her bed would not fit in that room and seemed upset that we would give her a smaller room. The room is the 3rd biggest in the house. Her argument was that her bed would not fit as it's a queen-size bed. I told her it would fit as our niece had a full-size bed and it was a queen or a king. And she also had a lot of rooms surrounding it. This conversation has come up in the past, and she always asks about the room that I am in. My room is not only my sanctuary, but it's also my office, since I work from home and have a high demanding job. I utilize the space to work as both, so I don't need 2 rooms. Would I be the asshole for refusing to give up my space and for refusing to give up my space when I've been trying to support others for years, or am I being overly sensitive?
Nope, not being overly sensitive.
Nope.
You have a room and an office. You have circumstances with your other half that work for you, as long as they are happy and agree with them. Sounds like they are. The mother-in-law, whatever bee in her bonnet she has about the 3rd biggest bedroom in the house, needs to get over it. It's not her house. She's staying there. She's a guest.
These people are sticking their neck out for her, and she's complaining about it.
Yeah. I agree. Not the asshole. And
not the asshole.
Bang, gavel.
Bang, gavel. Thank you for doing that right into the microphone with your rubber mallet. Top comment, not the asshole by a long shot. You are doing her a favor. The mother-in-law can either put up with what you have or move somewhere else.
And concerned about it enough to preemptively ask.
Yeah. I don't think they're the asshole in this scenario.
I agree. Good. I am worried about our Reddit coded brains.
Yeah. Unfortunately, once you take the Reddit pill, you don't untake it.
I haven't ever really seen the Reddit pill. It's I don't really like Reddit that much.
I don't like it either, but I'm on it. Am I the asshole for not feeding my brother?
It depends. If the question here is my brother said, give me some food, and I said no, then no. But if you've chained your brother to a kennel in the garden, probably the asshole for other reasons.
Well, let's read on. My mum has decided that the best way to make me independent is to not do anything for me. This means that I'm responsible to keep my own room clean, to do my own shopping, to cook my own meals, etc. It feels like...
Sorry, do they say how old they are?
In a comment, they elaborate that they are 16.
Okay. I mean, you should be independent enough to do all of those things at 16 anyway.
Right. It feels like I'm not a part of the family. If I don't cook one night, I stay hungry. They won't let me eat their food or any leftovers. A few days ago, my grandpa was sick.
Is this person a raccoon?
Possibly. A few days ago, my grandpa was sick and my mom had to go and visit him. She left my little brother, who is age 10, with me. As usual, I cooked dinner for myself with my own groceries. He asked me for food, and I told him that I am only responsible for myself and had to wait for mom. And he had to wait for mom. When mom came back, she was furious and called me an asshole for not feeding him.
Yes, the asshole. The child is 10. This is negligence.
I would argue. I don't know where this person's from. I don't know what employment laws are like. But how is a 16-year-old getting their own groceries? Would be a big question on my side.
Well, you can work at 16 here.
You can, yeah, but like
in old Blighty.
How far is that going to go? In old Blighty.
I just say you're a TikTok entrepreneur and you've learned all about drop shipping, or you're a crypto millionaire at 16. It happens.
Don't fucking do it. It's a waste of time.
I don't have any sunglasses here, unfortunately.
I don't.
So we can't go into our crypto section. Maybe next season. But if like the question of how they provide those groceries is fine. However, if you made the hold on, let me phrase this correctly. The child who is hungry food using the mother's food because, and I cannot stress this enough, this is a child.
A hungry child.
You're an asshole. just I'm 16 and I provide for myself and I'm a raccoon because I eat out the bin, but I won't give any of it to my little brother. Like, fuck off. He's 10. There is a big difference. If the brother was 15, 5 years is not a huge amount of time. Then I could maybe understand it because the brother would be far more competent at being able to cook their own meals. At the age of 10, and I know I've said it before, Tim, I'm going to really hammer home on this. He is a child.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's hungry, make you some fucking food. If there is one thing I think really pisses me off is people that are happy for children to go hungry. Children have circumstances outside of their control.
Yeah.
This is a extenuating circumstance. The granddad is ill. The mum is probably stressed. You still fucking live there. She could have gone, well, you're not doing all of this stuff. Get the fuck out of the house. Like, you're 16. You're allowed to do that. You don't want to make your brother a sandwich? You're an asshole.
Someone has refuted your comment directly here when they said, I'm sorry, but at 10 you should be able to at least make a sandwich on your own.
Nope.
No?
That may be true. Regardless, that is a child.
So the comment, the top comment, the verdict of Reddit, of Judge Reddit presiding, everyone sucks here.
I think, right, okay, this is me being cynical as well. I fully accept that. This 16-year-old who's like, my mum doesn't let me do all of this. I used to bitch and moan about our mum when I was 16 because I was a twat. Everyone who is like, it is almost a law when you are 16, you are a bellend.
Sure.
I don't think we're seeing the full scenario here.
I don't think we are either.
One of two things has happened. Either the mum has said it once or twice, can you just sort yourself out? Like, no problem. You've got money, you've got a job, clearly, because you can buy groceries. So it's not an uncommon thing for people who have a job at that age to pay rent or contribute.
Yeah.
And if they've refused it, they go, fine, we'll sort yourself out. That's still you being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have the full context here.
I never think we do with these Am I the Asshole posts because we're seeing it from the bias of someone who is directly involved in the situation. It's yeah, like these things they could always afford to take a bit of a step backwards and maybe have someone else post on behalf of someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I still think that at the end of the day, so regardless of circumstance, the question here isn't, was the mum in the right? The question here is, was the 16-year-old adult, one more time, adult, an asshole for not feeding a hungry, what's that word? Child. Asshole.
So top comment is, everyone sucks here. Your parents are assholes and you're emulating them, which makes you an asshole too. Granted, yours is far more forgivable, and I hope that you course correct because I really hope that you don't let their assholery win. On the other hand, you wouldn't be an asshole for showing them the same attitude, but your brother is 10 and innocent in all of this. You were capable of feeding him, and you chose not to because of a shitty lesson that you've internalized from your parents' shitty parenting. No matter how logical that is to you and how justifiable it seems, it's securely in the asshole position. So the people who are saying that the 10-year-old could have made a sandwich or that it was the parental responsibility, they remind me of the legality versus morality debate. Like, yes.
Oh, hold on. Where have we seen the legality versus ethics debate?
Where have we seen that, Joe? But it still doesn't change the fact that Op chose to act on an asshole principle, making them an asshole.
I agree with all of that comment, apart from his thing is more forgivable.
Yeah.
It may be more minor in the way that he's told it. More minor, smaller scale, still an asshole.
Still an asshole.
Yeah.
Good. That one was a bit of a button topic for you. There was a lot to go on that one.
Yeah, it is. Child. That's the key word there. Child.
Good. Am I the asshole for refusing to get a less chaotic nanny? Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're picturing.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something quite personal about you, mate, Tim.
Okay.
I have
a nanny
in the past employed people. Not me. I didn't pay their wages. I hired people for my company. Right.
Yeah.
It was my job as the hiring manager. I did a test. before I was in the position where I could do this, called an unconscious bias test. Have you ever done one?
No, but I'm aware of them.
Okay. We all have unconscious biases.
Yeah.
We are all biased against people, one way or another, because of our circumstances growing up. And the best thing you can do is be aware of your biases.
Yeah.
I am quite biased against people I perceive as very posh.
Okay. Yep.
So, in this topic, starting out, should I get a less chaotic nanny? I think this person might be an asshole.
Okay.
I'm fully aware of that bias, and I'm willing to listen. And I do this with interviews. If you come in and the name on the top of your CV is Bobby Harrington Smythe, I immediately go, I'm not looking forward to this, but I am aware of my bias, so I'm going to start with a clean slate and make sure I do that. Can I get in trouble for saying all that, Tim?
No, I don't think so. I think it's fine.
Okay. I'm very aware of my unconscious bias. And when you said that sentence, an alarm bell went off in the back of my head that went, I think you hate this person because they have a nanny.
On the topic of those kind of tests, I would love for you to do a political alignment test on one of these episodes. I think that'd be fan-fucking-tastic.
How long will it take?
Quite a while. I would say it's a full episode.
Okay, cool.
There is one that you can find. I'll find a link for it for you. My husband and I...
Sorry, would I do it outside of...
No, I think we should do it on the pod because it's a lot of the questions are great discussion points.
Okay, good. I wonder which way I will lean. Certainly right. Definitely
sure.
Right. Yeah.
My husband and I have 3 kids, 11M, 6M, and 4F, and we have a nanny, Melia, 21, and we've used her for almost 2 years. Melia is a ball of chaos, and that's the only way I know how to describe her. She screams undiagnosed ADHD. One of my kids and I have ADHD, so I'm speaking from experience here. Some highlights include the last time she called in sick, which was a voicemail 20 minutes before school got out saying, I don't know what exactly I did to my shoulder, but it hurts like a bitch and my arm is tingling. The advice people are telling me is that this is an urgent care issue, so I think I'm going to be a little bit late. Then there was the time that she drove my kids to a Walmart 30 minutes away to get supplies for my oldest school project because none of the other nearby Walmarts had all the supplies. There was a Michael's 3 blocks away that has everything. She just forgot it was there. She also tends to pick up my schools from my kids saying, I forgot to eat lunch. So who wants fries / a shake / chips / other fast food sides? Around once a week, this happened. We came home to my driveway, to my entire living room being covered in balloons because they decided that the dog needed to have a birthday party. His birthday wasn't for another 3 months. I came home to Melia sitting in a lawn chair on our driveway while the kids flagged down drivers to buy bracelets, sodas, cookies, and other random toys from their room. All of these things have happened in the last 6 weeks. You definitely need to have a little bit of flexibility to work with her, but all the kids come back alive. They have everything they need done for school done, and she always has really fun activities for them. My husband is not as fond of Melia's chaos as I am. He thinks that a nanny has should have more structure, rules, routines, etc. And someone like that isn't going to take our kids. Shouldn't take our kids out to fast food places every week or forget to take them to swim class. Granted, this only happened once because they changed the class from a Friday to a Wednesday.
So you can completely disregard it.
Yeah. I refuse to get rid of Melia. I think she's a great fit for our family and the kids absolutely love the chaos. My husband is upset that I'm not giving him a say in who is caring for our children, although he's been fine with her for the last 2 years and nothing has changed with her. He's complaining about minor things like the car being a bit messy, about as messy as my car, and has been bringing up profiles for other babysitters, mostly older women or younger men. The only thing I can think of that could have caused this is my son mentioning... Sorry?
Melia and the husband.
Not banging.
Could be banging.
The only thing that I think could have caused this is my older son mentioning that Melia is pretty, and in an incident where we went on a family vacation, he didn't want to share a bed with his brother and suggested that he shares Melia's because she doesn't fart. Melia shut this down very quickly before he even finished the sentence, but that stopped after I talked to him about him being 11 and Melia being an adult. Am I the asshole?
I feel like the title of this was written to say, I want to fire Melia. And the body of this is that they don't want to fire Melia and their husband might be an asshole.
So, yeah, you reckon the husband is an asshole?
I think that kids like chaos.
Yeah, they're high energy and chaos is energy.
She has said that the nanny is a good fit for the family. And she could be a bit scatterbrained, but that sounds like something that they enjoy. I'm not sure about the flagging down cars in the street to buy bracelets. That's a little eccentric. That's a chat. That's Melia. In the future, can we really happy to have a birthday party for the dog? But and I did make that face and then realised that we have taken our dog to the beach for her birthday before. We've almost had a birthday party for the dog.
That's fine. The dog has a birthday too.
Exactly. 10th of April. But I don't understand what's changed. She wants to keep this person. This person works for their family. Why are you changing something here?
Yeah.
Not the asshole.
Top comment is, we came home to my entire living room covered in balloons because they decided the dog wanted to have a birthday party. His birthday isn't for 3 months. Not the asshole. She sounds great.
She does sound great.
So people are just like, you shouldn't just fire her. You need to give her the opportunity to course correct. Have a talk with her.
Exactly what I said. Mention it to her. This is a bit strange. No problem.
Yeah. Cool.
And bringing up things like you forgot their swimming lesson because it was moved from a Friday to a Wednesday. I mean, if I fucking was penalised for the things I forgot, I've done things where I would left this room to go and get something in the workday and gone, can't quite remember what I was leaving this room to get, and just turned around and went back. People have lives and they're busy, and she sounds great.
Yep. Although you have updated your name on Riverside to I hate this person.
Well, the way that it was written at the start was filled my heart with hatred.
Yeah. Until the bracelet thing came around, and then you were all
well, no, I wasn't talking about Melia. I've always liked Melia.
Yeah. But you don't like the dad anymore.
No.
Okay. All right. I have two more for you, Joey. One's a bit long, one's a bit short. I'm just conscious that we're 45 minutes into this episode. So I'm going to do the short one because I think it'll be funny.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for getting my boyfriend to call me grandma in bed?
Yes.
I'm going to get right to it. My boyfriend, my 25F boyfriend, 28M, likes to be called daddy in bed when we're being intimate. I've obliged this request, but it's starting to creep me out, and I've decided I don't want to do it anymore. He's not happy with this and insists that it has nothing to do with the connotation of the word. He just simply enjoys hearing me say it.
It has a lot to do with the connotation of the word.
Since he wasn't budging on the issue, I told him that I'd like him to call me grandma in bed as a compromise. He didn't like that option as it was giving him visuals he would prefer not to have. Okay, join the fucking club. Anyway, the last time we tried to have he tried to initiate intimacy with that, I started to refer to myself as grandma in the third person. For example, do you like when grandma does that, etc.? He flew off the handle, said I ruined the mood, and made him feel gross and ridiculous. I think that proved my point, but he thinks I'm being an asshole.
So can I tell you where I am on this?
Yeah.
First and foremost, I think the daddy thing is quite creepy.
Okay.
It, to me, it almost sounds like you are... I don't think I've ever heard of a relationship where the female instigates the daddy thing.
Okay.
to me, if I, as a male man, ask someone, not a male man, I don't deliver.
A male.
Me as a postal office worker, no, me as a man, if I asked my wife to call me daddy, to me, that makes me think that person wants to be with a minor.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I get that it's a power thing. I get that people like power, but this is why.
Use your words. We're on a podcast.
When I hear of people and see things online of people searching for stepmom or stepdad, I think it's fucking gross because it denotes it puts the idea of a child.
It's also putting like the boundary like right on the line of acceptable.
Not only child, but also incestual. And it makes me feel a bit sick.
Sure.
And I had a thing when my son was first born. I love that my son calls me daddy. It's the nicest thing. He gets excited to see me. He shouts, "Daddy's home," whatever.
Yeah.
I love it. He's my son.
Yeah. He's a small child.
People grow out of calling people mummy and daddy. Unless you're in that other thing I spoke about before, where I hate them because they're posh. But the daddy thing denotes to me minor. So
sure.
I am. Whilst most 9 times out of 10, I would say don't yuck somebody's yum. The parentheses to that is don't yuck somebody's yum, brackets, unless it makes them look like a paedophile. Close bracket.
I'm not doing an episode intro. That is the episode intro.
So I'm going to yuck his yum and say he shouldn't be doing it.
Especially when she's highlighted before that it doesn't make her comfortable. I'm
going to be on her side and say, yes, like, not the asshole. If this makes you uncomfortable, then you are well within your right to call yourself grandma and make him feel uncomfortable.
I don't think she's being the asshole. I think she's being hilarious.
Well, I think that, but I also think that they need to have a serious conversation about why it makes her feel uncomfortable and why
and boundaries.
The other serious conversation is why he wants them to do it.
Yeah. Especially when she's highlighted there, the exact words being, he just enjoys hearing me say it.
No.
Doesn't sit right. I would love to tell you if you've got Reddit brain on this one, but this post was actually deleted.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think of my don't yuck somebody's yum brackets unless they are
it makes you look like a paedophile? That's a pretty solid line of logic to follow. I could probably get behind that.
Good.
Right, on that note, Joey, do you have anything you want to say to the audience?
No. Don't yuck somebody's yum unless it makes them look like a paedophile.
Good. Right, we'll see you next time. Take that, you bastards.
God bless.